In the world of professional wrestling, where bravado often overshadows strategy, underestimating an opponent can lead to a costly lesson. This was particularly evident in the recent clash between Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley, a matchup that underscored the perils of misjudging one's adversaries. Dominik Mysterio, the son of wrestling legend Rey Mysterio, has always carried a significant amount of self-confidence. This confidence, however, seemed to border on arrogance as he began to challenge Rhea Ripley, a powerhouse in her own right. Dominik, who had been accustomed to the relative comforts of his familial connections and the support of his father, failed to grasp the full extent of Ripley's dominance. Ripley, with her imposing presence and fierce fighting style, had proven time and again that she was not to be underestimated. Her career was marked by her ability to dismantle opponents who were often much larger and more experienced. Yet, Dominik's perspective was clouded by his own preconceptions. He viewed Ripley as a mere obstacle rather than a formidable competitor. This misjudgment would soon become painfully evident. Their first encounter was marked by a noticeable imbalance. Dominik entered the ring with a swagger that was quickly met with Ripley's no-nonsense approach. From the onset, it was clear that Ripley's strength and agility were not to be dismissed. Dominik's tactics, based on quick strikes and agility, were ineffective against Ripley's raw power and strategic prowess. It became apparent that Ripley was not just a challenge, but a serious threat. As the match progressed, Dominik's initial confidence gave way to frustration. His attempts to outmaneuver Ripley were thwarted by her relentless and calculated approach. Each counterattack by Ripley highlighted her superior ring awareness and physicality. Dominik found himself grappling with the realization that his earlier dismissiveness was misplaced. Ripley's dominance was not just a product of her physicality, but also her deep understanding of the sport's nuances. The turning point came when Dominik, in a moment of desperation, attempted a high-risk maneuver that ultimately backfired. Ripley capitalized on this error with a decisive move that secured her victory. The match was not just a defeat for Dominik, but a glaring lesson in respect and strategy. Post-match, the fallout was palpable. Dominik's defeat was a stark reminder of the dangers of underestimating an opponent. Ripley's victory was a testament to her skill and strength, but also a lesson for Dominik about the importance of recognizing and respecting the abilities of others, regardless of their size or perceived vulnerabilities. In the aftermath, Dominik Mysterio had to confront not only his defeat, but also the reality of his misjudgment. It was a humbling experience that reshaped his approach to competition. No longer could he afford to let his confidence blind him to the skills and strengths of his opponents.